Why do I like green smoothie so much? Hi, I'm Hule, and today I wanted to share about green smoothie and how they changed really my life and they helped me to improve my health. So earlier in one of my videos, I shared about the 6 key changes that I did to heal my autoimmune disease. And one of them was around food, which is really a big part of my healing. And there's many things to say about food, but the first thing I really want to cover is green smoothie. So first, let's talk about the cruciferous vegetable. So cruciferous vegetables are actually very nutrient-dense vegetables. So they have a lot of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. When I say cruciferous vegetable, I'm talking about cabbage, kale, collard green, Brussels sprout, cauliflower. So all these are cruciferous vegetables, and they are very rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Especially if we eat them raw, that's where we get the most benefit, and that's why they are the vegetable of choice for green smoothie. And the idea of the green smoothie is really to have the cruciferous vegetable being really the main ingredient of the smoothie. So they account for 75% of the green smoothie composition. And the rest, the 25%, are fruit. And this is really just, the fruit are here just to really give a good taste to the smoothie so that you can drink it while enjoying it. And in addition to the vegetable and fruit, it's good to add omega-3. So omega-3 are healthy fat. They are like chia seed, for example, flaxseed. And I'll come back to why they are also very important to incorporate in the smoothie. So let's talk about the benefits. So the first thing to know is that fiber is something that we cannot digest. Fiber is really here actually to feed our good microbe in our gut. And without fiber, our good microbe cannot really survive, and we cannot have a good, diversity of microbe and a good gut health. So that's the first function of fiber, is to help to, again, repopulate our gut with good microbe. Which take actually this fiber as fuel. So that's what they like, that's what energizes those microbes, and we need those good microbes if we want to have a good immune system that is functioning properly. So fiber is really key to have good bacteria and a good microbiome. That's the first part. Second benefit, fiber helps a lot for what we call gut motility. So basically helping for the movement in our digestive tract of the food so that we can have bowel movement, which are more frequent, and then being able to get rid of our toxin. Think about the body being the house. The fiber is the broom. And the house needs its daily sweep, right? And the fiber is doing that. So that's really helping to drag, the food and get it out of our system by creating bowel movement. So that's a really important benefit because we want to get rid of the toxin. We don't want to be constipated, and the fiber really helps to have this regular bowel movement. The other benefit is with the omega-3, which are healthy fats. And so omega-3, which are chia seed, flaxseed, really help to decrease inflammation in the body and also provide healthy fats that your body needs to build new cells in the whole body, and also especially for brain cells where we have a lot of fat here. Our cells need fat because our cells are composed of fat and protein, our cell membrane. And when we don't get those healthy fats, the body takes what it has to build the cell and the cell membrane. And when we eat a lot of processed food and when we don't eat enough of the healthy fat, it's going to use that bad fat, maybe more rich in omega-6, which increase inflammation to build those cells. And then the cell membrane is like, harder, and it doesn't help to, have the nutrient flowing and the toxin going out of the cell easily. So you really want that, to have your cells built from good material, and the omega-3 healthy fat are essential for that. They also help to decrease inflammation. They're also very good for brain cells. So omega-3 have really, again, a lot of benefit in terms of reducing the inflammation, helping to build healthy cells in our body, and also including in the brain. So that's an essential part of the repair mechanism. Another benefit is water. So the smoothie, because you need to put water, in it. So that's another good way to drink water without really feeling it. If you are like me, where I've been always struggling to drink enough water, that's another way, to make sure I get hydrated. And of course, I drink water in addition to that between smoothie. But water is essential because you want to be able to have those nutrients going into your body, being able to go easily, and getting the waste excreted easily. So water is again very essential. But one thing I would like to add is that when we talk about food, when we talk about all the changes we have to do to heal, and I will detail more about some other changes I did when I transitioned to whole food diet, it takes time. It's also lifestyle changes. So you might not be able to do all changes at once, and that was not the case for me. You might be lost in terms of what to cook, how to get new recipes, and so on. And what I really like with the smoothie is that it's an easy way to get started, actually. You don't need to change all your diet. You can just start incorporating green smoothie first, and that's going to start bringing to your body all the nutrients that are needed to be healthier, actually. And that's one thing. And also with the fiber, the fact that especially if you start your day, with a smoothie, having this fiber in your body is actually going to be very beneficial whatever you eat after. Let's say you still eat and go ahead and eat, white bread or white pasta, because you had the smoothie and you had the fiber before eating those, refined flours and so on. Actually, your body is going to react differently in terms of, glucose going into your body with the white rice or pasta. It's not going to do a glucose spike like it would do if you don't have the fiber. And the fiber will help to regulate the blood glucose into your body. So that's really, for me, I think a very easy way to get started as you are still trying to figure out, other changes that you want to do in your diet and lifestyle. You know that for every 10 additional grams of fiber included in your diet daily, you reduce your mortality risk by 10%. The other thing I want to share is that while at the beginning, for some of us, it might be, I would say, a conscious effort to try to have the green smoothie at the very beginning and increase fiber. Actually, as you drink more of the green smoothie, your microbiome will adapt, and then you will have more of the healthy bacteria, and then you will be actually craving for the smoothie and less for sugar or the processed food. That's what will happen, and actually that means that things get easier actually with time. And that's the case, to be honest, whenever I travel and so I'm not necessarily in a setup where I can do my green smoothie. If I spend 1 day, 2 days without my green smoothie, I need to, really find a solution to get a green smoothie. I go to a juice shop, and because I'm craving really for those, healthy fiber that I get from vegetable and fruit. And that has helped a lot really to be, less attracted or tempted by some of the processed food or very sweet food, which are not good for our health. And the second thing is whenever you are, eating outside or you are invited. So for me, actually, that's my protection. Because if I'm going outside and I don't know too much about the setting and so on, and I'm getting my green smoothie actually before I leave my home. Because that protects me, with, again, the fiber on whatever I will eat, even if, of course, I'm not attracted anymore to super oily food or processed food. But I know that, the fiber will still help me in some way to regulate my blood sugar. And so that's a good protection to start actually, eating those fiber before anything else. That's the first thing. Second thing is that makes me full, almost full. So I'm going to be less tempted to eat, whatever is there, especially if it's not good quality food. So the green smoothie is really, I would say, a big hug to my body, giving really a lot of love to say, here's are the good material, just build yourself and repair yourself. and it's also my protection, also from the outside, because that makes me stronger and more resilient on anything else I might eat actually outside, especially now that I managed to heal from my autoimmune disease. And that's the goal, right? Because we change food, we change our diet, but we can never be, perfect. My diet is not 100% perfect. I'm really striving for 80% perfect, especially now that, I'm healthy. So that the 20%, whenever, I might make some less good choices, I would say, in terms of food, my body would still be resilient enough so that I don't have a flare. And that's the case today. And that's why for anyone really to heal from an autoimmune disease, please consider the green smoothie. That's really going to help you, and that's going to make your body stronger and more resilient. So now few, I would say, practical advices if you decide to get started with a smoothie today. So first, if you are not used to have a lot of fiber, just be aware that you might want to take it step by step, gradually, increase your fiber intake gradually, because for some people you might, your digestive system will need to adjust to it. So you might experience a bit of bloating or a bit of constipation actually at the very beginning. But that's normal. That's normal. So if that's the case, just take it slowly until your body adjusts, but it will adjust. And I think, if I recall, for me it was the case. I remember it was not that noticeable, but I had, I think, a bit of bloating at the beginning when I started drinking a lot of fiber, and then that got adjusted. Today I don't have any issues. So just don't be surprised if it's the case at the beginning, and just take it slowly. So I encourage all of you to start the green smoothie to be healthier now.